Hello and welcome to Point of View! Today you join me in a very special car. Well, at least for me. This is the 2017 Seat Leon Cupra 300 and it's the 4DRIVE estate version. The only one that's offered with 4-wheel drive. Why is it special? Because I have owned two previous generation Cupras, and if history is anything to go by, I will most probably own the Mark III Cupra as well. You can see my first Cupra here, my second Cupra there. Although the pre-facelift Cupra, I wasn't very impressed with the build quality of the interior, the sound on the outside and the electronics. So the Mark III of the Leon was introduced in 2013. 2016 saw the introduction of the facelift. So can the new facelift Leon Cupra impress me? Let's deal with the boring stuff first, okay? The facelift has some new LED headlights, new LED taillights, maybe some new bumpers, etc, etc. 19-inch wheels are as standard by now. That's really cool. Most likely you will not notice the difference between the pre-facelift and the facelift versions of this car. And the lane assist works. Cool. In my mind, one of the worst points of the previous Cupra was its interior. Somehow it felt really cheap, it felt plasticky, and I don't know if it's me, but they have really upped their game. Materials feel premium, and they really do. Of course there are some plastics all around, but that's a given. The seats, you have a million ways to adjust them, but if you do find a nice place, they are comfortable. When prepping for this video, I sort of wanted to say that Cupra should have those Cupra seats as standard. They're like a 1500 option on this car, and I think the Cupra should have. Although I have to say, these Alcantara sport seats, they're not bad at all. And the second thing, the navigation and the entertainment system, it was so bad, it was just awful. The new one, much better, a lot better. It's touchscreen, of course. The center display here in the middle, it's also improved. The last one was so laggy, it annoyed the hell out of me. So interior wise, good job. This car is around 31,000 euros, and the one I think I would choose is the front wheel drive 300 with the DSG gearbox, and that's around 27,000 euros. And the equipment is really good. You get a nice big screen. It's not navigation, but you do get mirror link. I think it's the technology package 3, which gives you blind spot assist, lane assist, adaptive cruise control, and yeah, many more assists. Anyway, it's a really good deal. It's like 700 euros in Estonia. Why the hell not get it? It's worth it. These assists are getting so cheap these days. They just make your life easier. And by the way, the lane assist in this car, I think it's a new generation or something. It actually works. So right now it's steering itself, as you can see. It's staying between the lines. Adaptive cruise control, always get that. It's a cheap option nowadays, just get it, it's worth it. The standard equipment also includes full LED headlights, just like before. The facelifted version of the Cupra also has some features that the previous one didn't have. Keyless entry, wireless charging if your mobile phone supports it. Come on, iPhone 8. Okay, I'll try to do a launch control start. So it's in Cupra mode, which means also sound is enhanced. Think sport mode, yeah. Left foot on the brake, right on the gas, and let's try it. Nope, that didn't work. Oh wait, traction control off. Oh yeah. Restricted. Yep, off. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, that was something. Right now I'm in Cupra mode. As you heard, there is some sound being played through the speakers. The sound isn't as good as the RS, I think, but it's better than the previous Cupra. I wish it had even more sound. 5-door version or the 3-door version do sound better, somehow again. What about handling? Yeah, this car will handle quite fine. It's all you can ask for basically. The gearbox is fast. The gear changes, you don't notice them in comfort mode. In sport mode they're like that. It doesn't have that much low down torque. I would have hoped for more, I think. So again in Cupra mode, let's put it in Cupra so the sound is enhanced. Manual mode this time. Let's see what this car does. I do have to say, I think it's missing sort of the X factor I was hoping. Maybe the drama of the front wheel drive, because 300 horsepower, let's be honest, front wheel drive, it won't handle it as well as the four wheel drive, of course. But it sort of doesn't feel like a hot hatch anymore. I'm not saying the Estate is a sort of boring car. No, definitely not. I'm just saying that if you want the full Cupra experience, I think you should go for the front wheel drive model. I like the sound, say 2,500, 3,500 RPMs, it's really throaty. Higher RPMs, it sort of dies a bit, but it's still good. The boot isn't electric, but it's fairly big. Useful shelf, very nice. Sitting at the back, I am 178 centimeters tall, plenty of legroom. You have a handrest, covered in leather. Seats of course fold down. I like this carbon effect on the seats. It gives it sort of a sporty look, although the material itself isn't quite nice. Black headlining of course, to give it the sporty feeling. In the front, not much has changed. The big screen makes a big difference though. All in all, it's a bit black, it's a bit bland. So sitting at the front, this car has keyless entry, which means just push the start button, it pulsates, which is very nice. And it starts right up. So 0 to 60 takes just 4.9 seconds, which means this is the fastest Leon ever. Production jet Leon, of course. There's no denying this car is seriously quick. 221 kilowatts, 380 Newton meters of torque. Thanks to the four-wheel drive, it sticks to the road. It is slower to, let's say, 200 kilometers an hour than the front-wheel drive. And I am missing that little bit of hot hatchness I was hoping to find. I'm sure the front-wheel drive car has it. But yeah, has this car won me over? Hard to say. The Cupra has to fight off its family member, the Octavia RS and Golf GTI. Of course, the Golf is a bit more expensive, but don't go crazy on the options list and spec this car with some of the options and you're looking at the same price or maybe like 1,000 to 2,000 euros difference. When choosing the Golf, you have the option of the active info display, and also the interior is a bit better. The Octavia, it's bigger. In some ways the Cupra is the best option of the three. It has the most power. It can be compared to the Golf R, and whenever you drive this car and then drive the GTI or the RS, you will feel a bit underpowered. The road noise is so much better than the previous generations, even the pre-facelift. I mean, it has 19-inch alloys, and the wind noise and the road noise and the tire noise, it's really quiet in here. I didn't notice that before because I was messing around with the Cupra modes, but it is quiet in here. If you want sporty looks and the best performance out of the three, the Cupra, no question. If you want a little bit more refined, go for the Golf, and if you want the room, you go for the Octavia. Simple. Thank you for watching. There will be new videos coming soon. Subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. And yeah, see you again guys. Bye.